Welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone interested in the world of numismatics, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to dive into an interesting topic, the 2006 Australian 5-cent coin. You might have one in your pocket right now, but did you know that this little coin could be worth a lot more than its face value in today's market? Stick around, and I'll tell you why. Here we have a 2006 Australian 5-cent coin. At first glance, it might just seem like a regular run-of-the-mill coin, but in the world of coin collecting, things are always as simple as they seem. Before we talk about its value today, let's quickly go over the basics. The 5-cent coin was first introduced in Australia in 1966 as part of the new decimal currency system. The 2006 version features the traditional design of an echidna on the reverse, created by the famous Australian artist Stuart Devlin. The echidna, one of Australia's unique creatures, is portrayed in a striking pose. It's just a symbol of Australia's wildlife, but a design that has remained on the 5-cent coin since its inception. Now, it's worth mentioning that the 5-cent coin, like most of Australia's circulating coins, is made from copper nickel. It's small, but it's got quite a bit of history packed into it. So what makes the 2006 5-cent coin valuable in today's market? To understand this, we need to take a quick look at coin rarity and condition. Coins are graded based on their condition, from good to uncirculated. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin can become. The 2006 5-cent coin in good condition means it shows moderate wear, but still maintains its key design features. So, if you find a 2006 5-cent Kai Yu coin in good condition, you might wonder, how much is it worth? Well, let's take a look at the current market trends. While the face value of a 5-cent coin is, of course, 5 cents, the value for the 2006 coin steadily rising. As of 2024, a 2006 5-cent coin in good condition can fetch anywhere from $4,000 on the collector's market, depending on where you sell it and the demand. Now, why would a coin like this be worth more than its face value? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and the growing interest in Australian coins among collectors, both locally and internationally. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are rare or in excellent condition, and a 2006 coin that has been kept in great shape for almost 2 decades definitely stands out. Also, keep in mind that if the coin is in mint or uncirculated condition, its value could be even higher, especially if it's part of a limited series or has any unique features, like a misprint or error. These can go for much more. How can you sell your 2006 5-cent coin if you think you've got a valuable one? There are several options. You can try selling it through online marketplaces like eBay, or check with local coin dealers who might be interested in purchasing it. Online auctions and coin forums are a great way to get an idea of the current value. You can even find dedicated Australian coin groups where members trade and sell coins to each other. And don't forget to do your research. The value of your coin can fluctuate based on factors like demand, condition, and even changes in the numismatic market. It's always a good idea to check out recent sales to see what similar coins are going for. So in summary, while the 2006 Australian 5-cent coin may seem like much on the surface, it can hold significant value if it's in good condition. And with the right timing and market demand, you could turn that pocket change into a nice little profit. Who knew something as small as a 5-cent coin could be worth so much, right? If you have any 206 5-cent coins or other rare Australian coins lying around, now might be a great time to check them out and see if you have a hidden treasure. Next up, Australian 10-cent coin from 2003. And you might be surprised to hear that even in a dirty condition, this little coin can carry a big value on today's market. You might be wondering, how can a worn-out, scratched, or dirty coin be worth anything? Well, it's all about rarity, demand, and sometimes even the story behind the coin itself. Let's take a deep dive into why the 2003 Australian 10-cent coin is attracting so much attention, even in more than perfect condition? First, we need to understand what makes this coin special. The 10-cent coin has been a staple of Australia's currency since its introduction in 1966. But it's the design and production details of the 2003 coin that sets it apart. The reverse side of the 10-cent coin features an image of a honeycomb design, which was created by Australian artist Stuart Devlin. This iconic design, along with the year of minting, can have a significant impact on the coin's value. But here's the kicker. Even though this coin is only 10 cents in face value, certain variations of the 2003 coin, especially those with minting errors or ones in rare conditions, can fetch quite a lot more. Now let's talk about the condition of the coin. You might be thinking, if the coin's in poor condition, how could it be valuable? The answer lies in how rare that particular dirty coin might be. Even dirty or tarnished coins can have significant value in the collector's market. A 0-cent coin that has been exposed to the elements, or even one that has strange wear patterns, could be a result of a rare minting process, or could potentially be tied to some other anomaly, which collectors love. Online platforms, coin auctions, and specialty dealers have seen demand for Australian 10-cent coins from 2003, even in dirty or circulated condition. Some coins have sold for several dollars, even up to $5,000 each, depending on the specific market and condition. But how do you know if your 0-cent coin is actually worth something? That's the million-dollar question, or I should say, the $6,000 question if we're talking about the 10-cent coin. Collectors don't just look for pristine or perfect coins. Some of the most highly sought-after coins are those with small defects or unusual features that stand out. For example, a worn-out coin with a noticeable die error, misstrike, or minting flaw could be worth a lot more than its face value. So, what can you do if you think you have a rare or valuable 10-cent coin from 2003? First, always inspect it carefully. Look for minting marks, unusual wear, or signs of any misstrikes. And keep in mind, the more unique the condition or error, the higher the value. You can also reach out to professional coin graders or consult with reputable coin dealers. They'll help assess the value of your coin and give you an accurate idea of how much it's worth in today's market. Another great option is to check online marketplaces like eBay. Make sure to compare your coin with others in similar conditions to see what they're selling for. Now, remember, the market can fluctuate, and while $7,000 is a solid range for some of these coins in dirty or worn condition, prices can vary depending on demand and rarity. It's always worth keeping an eye on how the market is trending. So, there you have it. The 2003 Australian 10-cent coin might not look like much at first glance, but in the right conditions it can actually be a hidden gem. And who knows, you might just have one of these valuable coins sitting in your collection or change jar right now. Next up, 19861 Pfennig coin from Germany. You might be surprised to learn that even a coin in dirty or worn condition could have a surprising value today. Stick around to find out why. First, let's take a quick look at the history behind this coin. One Pfennig coin was part of the Deutschmark currency in Germany before the country switched to the euro in 2002. In 1986, Germany was still divided into East and West, and the one Pfennig coin was widely used in both regions. This coin features a simple, yet iconic design. On the front, we see the denomination 1 Pfennig, surrounded by an oak leaf, which represents Germany's agricultural heritage. In the back, there's a bigger inscription with the year 1986 and an image of the federal eagle, symbolizing the German state. In 1986, the 1 Pfennig coin was of very little value, only a fraction of a Deutschmark. One Deutschmark was worth about $3,000 at that time, and the 1 Pfennig was just a tiny fraction of that, more than 1 cent. Despite being small, this coin was part of everyday life for many Germans. It would have been used to pay for things like bread, candy, or transportation. But here's the twist. While it was worth next to nothing in 1986, today its value has dramatically increased, especially for collectors. Now, you may be wondering, what happens if the coin is in more than perfect condition? Many of these one-penny coins from 1986 are in less than ideal shape. Some are dirty, corroded, or worn down from years of use. Surprisingly, even these dirty coins can hold significant value in the market today. Collectors are interested in coins of all conditions, but the most valuable ones are typically those that have been well preserved. That said, even in a dirty or corroded state, the rarity of the 1986 one-penny coin can still make it valuable. But what exactly does this coin's value look like in 2024? Today, the market value of a one-penny coin from 1986 can vary depending on its condition, rarity, and demand. In general, coins in excellent or mint condition can fetch prices anywhere from $4,000. However, even coins in a worn or dirty state are valued at around $5,000, especially if they're rare, or if a specific year is sought after by collectors. But here's the kicker. For those in particularly poor condition, or if they have some kind of unique feature, like a rare minting error, the value can spike up to $6,000 or more, especially on international platforms like eBay, where collectors from around the world are constantly hunting for specific coins. While 1986 was a particularly rare year for the one-penny, certain minting errors or very high production numbers can make some coins more valuable. The market for German coins is quite active, especially among collectors interested in the Deutschmark period, which adds to the overall demand for these coins. Even though one-penny coins might seem insignificant, they're part of a larger historical narrative. They tell the story of Germany in the 1980s, an era before reunification and before the introduction of the euro, and that historical significance can drive up demand. Wondering where to sell your one-penny coin if you've got one lying around? You can start by checking online auction platforms like eBay, where international buyers can bid on your coin. Local coin shops or coin shows are also great places to get a fair price, especially if you're in a large city. The one-penny coin was actually discontinued in 2002 when Germany adopted the euro, but even today, these coins are still a great collector's item, whether they're in pristine condition or a bit dirty. So the next time you come across a one-penny coin from 1986, take a closer look. Even if it's covered in dirt and scratches, it might just be worth more than you think. Next up, of the one-penny coin from Germany, minted in 1995. If you think this small coin doesn't have much value, think again, because in today's market, it could be worth more than just its face value in dollars. Before we talk about the value, let's quickly dive into a bit of history. The one-penny coin was part of Germany's currency system for many years. The Pfennig was subdivided from the Deutschmark, the currency used in Germany, before the euro was introduced in 2002. The coin we're focusing on today was minted in 1995, during a time when Germany was still using the Deutschmark, and the one-penny was an essential part of everyday transactions. Back then, you could get a candy bar or a small snack for just a few Pfennig. However, by the time the euro replaced the Deutschmark, coins like this one, Pfennig, slowly started disappearing from circulation. Let's take a closer look at the design of the one-penny coin. On the obverse side, we have the German federal eagle, which has been a symbol of the country for centuries. This eagle is the symbol of the German government. The reverse side features the number 1, surrounded by a wreath of oak leaves, giving it a very classic, traditional look. The 1995 penny coin is made from copper-plated steel, and while it may seem simple, it's a piece of history. As time has passed, this simple little coin has become more than just a collector's item. It's become a sought-after piece in the numismatic world. You might be wondering, how much is a one-penny from 1995 actually worth? Well, the condition of the coin plays a big role in determining its value. Just like any collectible item, coins are graded based on their condition. For coins, we use terms like good, very fine, uncirculated, and proof to define their state. The coin we're focusing on here today is the one pfennig in good condition, meaning it still shows most of its details but has some wear. It might have some slight discoloration or small scratches, but overall, it's still a nice, clear example of this coin. So, what's the big deal about a coin that's just one pfennig? Believe it or not, the market for coins has been growing over the years, and even small, less popular coins like this one have seen their values increase. In 1995, the one pfennig was worth, well, exactly one pfennig. But today, in good condition, this same coin can fetch anywhere between $4, depending on the market and where it's being sold. That's right, folks. Just a simple one pfennig coin from 1995 can be worth up to $5,000 if it's in good condition. Coins that are in excellent or uncirculated condition can sometimes sell for even higher prices. So, if you've been holding on to a coin like this, it might just be time to check if it's in your collection. You might be asking, why has this coin gained so much value? The answer lies in the world of numismatics. As the world of coin collecting has grown, collectors and investors alike have started looking for rare, discontinued, or hard-to-find coins. Even though the one pfennig coin from 1995 is exactly rare, its value comes from its scarcity and good condition, as many were removed from circulation over the years. In addition, the history of the coin, being part of the last years of the Deutschmark before the euro was introduced, adds to its appeal for collectors looking to complete their German currency set. For those with a passion for European history and numismatics, a coin like this is a perfect addition to any collection. If you're thinking about selling your one pfennig coin, there are plenty of platforms where you can find potential buyers. Websites like eBay, specialized coin auction sites, or local coin shops are great places to start. Just make sure to take clear photos of the coin's condition and provide details about its year and minting location. Remember, the condition is key to determining its value, so be honest about its state when selling. If you want to maximize the value, consider having it professionally graded by a certified numismatic service. So, check your pockets, your old coin collections, and if you have one of these in good condition, you could be holding on to a little treasure. Next up, 1964 Germany 2-point pfennig coin in fine condition today. Yes, you heard that right. A small coin that may be sitting in your collection or even hidden in your spare change would be worth more than you think. Before we get into the specifics of its market value today, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. 2 pfennig coin was part of Germany's currency system after World War II, specifically under the Deutschmark, which replaced the Reichsmark in 1948. 2 pfennig coin itself was produced between 1949 and 2001, but the 1964 version is what we're going to focus on today. Now, in 1964, Germany was undergoing significant economic changes. The country was in its Wirtschaftsauswunder phase. Economic phase, also known as the economic miracle. This period saw rapid industrial growth and a general improvement in the standard of living, making the 2 pfennig coin an essential part of everyday transactions during this time. If you're wondering about the design of this coin, let's take a closer look at it. The 2 pfennig coin features a simple yet beautiful design. On the front, you'll see the denomination 2 clearly marked in the center, surrounded by a wheat stalk, and the year 1964 etched along the top edge. The reverse side of the coin showcases an oak tree, which is symbolic of German strength and stability. These design elements are what make this coin unique and important to collectors. Interestingly, the oak tree on the reverse was a popular motif on German coins, symbolizing the nation's resilience and growth after WRI. The coin itself is made of copper, which gives it a distinct reddish-brown hue, and it has a diameter of 18 centimeters, weighing just 2.3 grams. Now, the million-dollar question: what is the 19642 pfennig coin worth today in fine condition? Well, the answer may surprise you. First, let me break it down for you. In general, coins in fine condition meaning they show moderate wear but still maintain their details, are valued a bit higher than those in average or worn condition. For a 19642 pfennig in fine condition, the current market value is typically around $4,000. Yes, that's right. It's a huge amount of money. It can still be a great find, especially if you have several of these coins stashed away. But here's the catch. The value of these coins can fluctuate. If the coin is in an even better condition, say in very fine or extremely fine condition, it could fetch upwards of $5,000 or more. And if you're lucky enough to find a coin with unique features, like a rare mint mark or a special error, the price could skyrocket even further. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins in fine condition are worth more than those with heavy wear. Coins that are uncirculated or mint state can command a much higher price, sometimes even in the hundreds of dollars, depending on the coin. If fewer coins were minted in 1964, or if they were kept in circulation longer, they might be rarer today, which could boost their value. Coin collectors are always hunting for specific coins, especially those that are in good condition, or those that are missing from many collections. If there's a high demand for this particular coin, the price can rise. Some coins may have minting errors that make them unique, like misprints or uneven stamping. These coins can sell for significantly higher prices. Now, if you're thinking about selling your 19642 pfennig coin, or even trying to find more, there are a few places you can check. The best way to start is by visiting online auction sites like eBay, where coin collectors from all over the world are actively buying and selling. You can also check out online coin dealers, or even visit local coin shop where you might be able to get a fair price. Before you sell, though, make sure to get an accurate assessment of your coin's value by consulting with a professional. Some collectors might offer a price that's a little higher than the market value, so always do your research. So there you have it. The 1964 Germany 2 pfennig coin may be worth a fortune, but its historical significance and unique design still make it a valuable addition to any coin collection. If you happen to have one of these coins in fine condition, it could be worth up to a few dollars, and even more if it's in excellent shape or has some rare features. Next up, the 19501 pfennig from Germany. If you've stumbled upon a 19501 pfennig coin in your collection or your pocket change, you might be wondering, does it have any value today? Well, you're in the right place to find out. In this video, we'll break down the history of this coin, its condition, and, most importantly, how much it could be worth in today's market. Let's start with a little history. The 10 pfennig coin was first issued in 1949 as part of the Federal Republic of Germany's currency system, right after World War II. At this time, Germany was still rebuilding itself, and the country was transitioning from the Reichsmark to the Deutschmark. This coin, the 10 pfennig from 1950, is particularly notable because it was minted in a period of significant change for the country. The designs on these coins reflect this time of reconstruction and new beginnings. But how does it compare to today's German coins? Well, you'll notice a key difference in its weight, size, and the material it's made from. Take a closer look at the coin itself. The 19501 pfennig coin was made of copper and zinc, which gives it a reddish-brown color. It has a diameter of 9 kilograms. On the obverse, you'll find the inscription Bundesrepublik Deutschland around the edge, with a large 10 in the center, symbolizing the value of the coin. On the reverse side, there's a simple but beautiful depiction of the German eagle, a symbol of the Federal Republic of Germany, with the year of minting. This simple yet symbolic design is one reason collectors are drawn to the 19501 pfennig coin. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. A 19501 pfennig coin in good or excellent condition will be much more valuable than one that's heavily worn or damaged. Coins are graded based on their appearance, ranging from good to uncirculated. So if your coin is in good condition, it might only be worth a few cents today. But if it's in uncirculated condition, with sharp details and wear, the value skyrockets. The best way to determine its value is to have it professionally graded by a company like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service. So, now the big question: how much is the 195,010 pfennig worth today? Well, it all depends on the condition. A typical 195,010 pfennig coin in average circulating condition might be worth anywhere between $4,000. However, if you have an uncirculated or mint state coin, you could see prices jump to $5,000 or even higher at auctions or from private collectors. Some rare variations or errors in minting could also add value to the coin. Coins with rare features, such as double dies or minting errors, can fetch even more, potentially reaching upwards of $6,000 or more depending on demand and rarity. So, why is the 195,010 pfennig coin so appealing to collectors? Well, its historical significance plays a huge role. For many, it represents a key moment in post-war German history, symbolizing the beginning of the country's recovery. It's also a relatively affordable coin for new collectors to begin with, and the designs are timeless. The German eagle on the reverse is especially popular among collectors who appreciate the national symbolism. Now, if you're considering selling your 195,010 pfennig coin, there are a few options available. You can sell it to a local coin dealer, list it online on auction sites like eBay, or even find a specialty dealer who deals in German currency. Before you sell, make sure you research current prices and check how similar coins are performing in the market. Online auctions are a great place to see the real-world value of your coin in a live marketplace. So there you have it, the 195,010 pfennig from Germany. May be the rarest coin, but in excellent condition. It could definitely be worth more than you think. Remember, condition is key, so if you've got a well-preserved coin in your collection, it could be worth checking its market value. Next up, the 1982 Canada 25-cent coin in extra fine condition. You're in for a treat. This coin has been gaining significant attention in the numismatic world, and in this video, we're going to explore why it's worth so much today. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, understanding the value of your coins is a crucial part of the hobby. So, let's take a deep dive into what makes the 19822 5-cent coins so special, and why it might be worth a lot more than you think. The Canada 25-cent coin, also known as the quarter, is part of Canada's regular coinage. But what sets the 1982 version apart? It's a piece of Canadian history, minted in that specific year, and it features the iconic blue nose schooner on the reverse side. Designed by Canadian artist Emmanuel Hahn, the blue nose schooner has been part of the Canadian quarter since 1937, but it was in 1982 that the Royal Canadian Mint issued a significant number of these coins, and it was the year they began being produced in a specific composition that collectors are now very interested in. Now, let's talk about condition. The value of a coin is just about the year it was minted, but also about how well it's been preserved. Coins are graded based on their condition, and in the numismatic world, we use terms like good, fine, extra fine, and uncirculated. Extra fine, or F, is a high grade that indicates the coin shows minimal wear. On a 19822 5-cent coin, the details of the blue nose schooner should be sharp, with only slight wear on the high points, and the coin should still have a nice luster. If your 1982 Canada 25-cent coin is in extra fine condition, you're in luck. So, What's the big deal with the 1982 Canada 25-cent coin in extra fine condition? In the past few years, coin collectors and investors have started to recognize the value of coins from specific years and in excellent conditions. According to recent market trends, a 1982 Canada 25-cent coin in extra fine condition can be worth anywhere from $4,000, depending on the exact condition and demand at the time. This value is especially true for coins with high mintages and significant historical appeal, like this one. But that's not all. If your 19822 5-cent coin is graded higher, say in uncirculated condition, the value could be much higher, up to $5,000 or more. That's a significant increase compared to its face value. Now, why is the 1982 Canada 25-cent coin increasing in value? One reason is simple: rarity and demand. While the coin itself might be extremely rare in terms of mintage, coins from the 1980s are becoming harder to find in top condition. As more collectors seek out pristine examples, coins that were once considered common are now starting to show their true worth. Moreover, coins from this era are also being sought after because they represent an era of Canadian history. Collectors are especially interested in coins that showcase Canadian heritage, like the Blue Nose schooner. This adds a level of historical and cultural significance to the coin beyond its basic value. Of course, if you have one of these valuable 1982 quarters in extra fine condition, you'll want to take care of it. Here are some tips on how to preserve your coin and ensure its value doesn't diminish. Handle with care. Always hold your coins by the edges to avoid leaving fingerprints. Store in a protective case. Use acid-free holders or capsules to prevent damage from the environment. Keep away from extreme temperatures. High heat and humidity can cause deterioration. Regularly check for signs of wear. Make sure your coin maintains its sharp features and luster. If you're looking to sell or buy a 1982 Canada 25-cent coin, there are several places to consider. Local coin shops, online auctions, and websites like eBay are all great places to look for buyers and sellers. Make sure to check recent auction prices to get a sense of the market trends. Just remember, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining the final price. If you're selling, be honest about the coin's condition and get it professionally graded if you think it could be worth more. So there you have it. The 1982 Canada 25-cent coin in extra fine condition is definitely worth more than its face value. Whether you're a collector looking to expand your collection or someone who has a few of these coins lying around, now you know they could be worth quite a bit more. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a 1982 Canada 25-cent coin in extra fine condition. Next up, the Canadian 25-cent coin from 1978. And believe me, it's a lot more valuable than you might think, especially if you find one in extra good condition. Stick around as we break down why this 25-cent coin has become such a sought-after collector's item and how much it's worth today if you find one in excellent or even extra good condition. All right, let's start by looking at the history of the Canadian 25-cent coin from 1978. To set the stage, Canada has a rich history when it comes to coinage, and the quarter, or 25-cent coin, has always been a staple in Canadian currency. But what made the 1978 version so special? Cut to a zoomed-in shot of a 1978 Canadian quarter, with a graphic overlay showing the date and mint mark of the coin. The design of the 1978 quarter features the famous Blue Nose schooner on the reverse side, which is one of Canada's most iconic symbols. The Blue Nose was a fishing and racing schooner that represented Canada's maritime heritage, and it was used on the 25-cent coin from 1935 all the way through 1989. The reverse design on this 1978 quarter is a beautiful reminder of Canada's shipbuilding and seafaring history. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar image of Queen Elizabeth II, which has been on Canadian coins since the Queen ascended the throne in 1952. The 1978 quarter is part of a larger series of coins that circulated throughout Canada during the late 20th century. So, what makes the 1978 Canadian 25-cent coin stand out from other quarters in terms of value? Well, there are a couple of key factors here: condition, rarity, and demand from collectors. The 1978 quarter was minted in large quantities, so it's rare by itself, but when you start looking at coins that have been well preserved over the years, particularly those in extra good condition, that's where the value starts to rise. By extra good condition, I mean a coin that has minimal wear and tear, with sharp details, a nice shine, and clear features. These are coins that have been carefully handled and subject to excessive circulation or damage. The more pristine the coin, the higher the value. Coins in extra good condition are typically considered to be an almost uncirculated grade. These can command premium prices at coin auctions and through dealers. In fact, the value of a 1978 Canadian quarter in extra good condition can range from $4,000 to even higher, depending on the exact quality and current market demand. So now let's talk numbers. How much is a 1978 Canadian quarter actually worth in today's market? Well, this depends on several factors, like the coin's grade, any potential errors, and where you're selling it. On average, you can expect to pay anywhere from $5,000 a 1978 quarter in good to extra good condition. If you're looking for a coin that's nearly perfect, you could be looking at $6,000 or more for a specimen in near mint or uncirculated condition. Coins that are graded as proof, meaning they were specially struck for collectors, can go even higher, with prices sometimes reaching upwards of $7,000 or more. Cut to a list of potential platforms for selling coins: local coin shops, online auctions, dealers, and specialized forums. First, you could take it to a local coin shop where they'll be able to evaluate it and make an offer based on its condition and rarity. Just remember, they'll likely offer you a bit more than market value because they need to make a profit too. Online auction sites like eBay are another great option, where you can auction your coin off to the highest bidder. This gives you the potential to get a better price, especially if your coin is in exceptional condition or has a rare feature. And of course, specialized dealers and coin forums can also be a good place to sell, as they connect you with collectors who are specifically looking for Canadian coins. First, always handle your coins with care. Use cotton gloves to avoid getting oils or dirt from your fingers on the surface. And make sure to store your coins in a safe place, like a protective holder or a coin album, to preserve their condition. Next up, the 2007 Canadian 25-cent coin, also known as the quarter. Now, this coin is not just any regular quarter. It's worth far more than face value today if you have one in good condition. So, let's dive into why this particular quarter might just be sitting on a small fortune. First things first, let's take a quick look at the 2007 Canadian 25-cent coin. This coin features a design that's part of Canada's regular circulation series, but in 2007, there were some interesting things happening with the Canadian Mint, and this particular quarter has a story of its own that could make it valuable today. Okay, so let's set the stage. The 2007 Canadian quarter is part of Canada's annual series of commemorative coins. However, what makes this particular quarter stand out is its limited production and certain characteristics that can push its value well beyond the 25-cent mark. But what exactly makes this quarter special? And how can it be worth more than face value? One major factor in its value is the condition of the coin. Like any collectible item, coins in excellent condition, especially those that are uncirculated, can be worth a lot more than coins that are worn down or damaged. For example, if you find a 2007 quarter that's in uncirculated condition, meaning it looks like it just came out of the mint, you're looking at a coin worth significantly more than just 25 cents. In fact, depending on the grade and the market at the time, It could fetch anywhere from $4,000 or even more. Yes, you heard that right. An uncirculated 2007 quarter could be worth up to $5,000, sometimes even more in certain markets. So why is that? Well, let's talk about rarity and demand. The Canadian Mint produces millions of coins each year, and not every coin makes it into the hands of collectors. As a result, coins in mint condition that are rare or were produced in limited quantities can sometimes skyrocket in value. Now, some of you might be wondering, how do I know if my 2007 quarter is worth more than 25 cents? Great question. Let me show you how to assess the value of your coin. First, look for any signs of wear. If your quarter has been heavily circulated, like many coins often are, it may have scratches, nicks, or fading on the design. These things higher its value. However, if the design is still sharp and the coin has minimal wear, you may be looking at something quite valuable. Now, if you think your 2007 coin might be in good enough condition to be worth more than face value, how can you find out? The best way is to check with a professional. You can take your coin to a local coin dealer or get it graded by a trusted service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the professional coin grading service .ai. A proper grade can really help you understand its worth. Grading services will evaluate the coin based on factors like its visual appearance, how well the design stands out, and the overall condition of the metal. Coins with higher grades, like MS65 or above, will definitely fetch higher prices on the market. To give you a clearer picture, let's look at some examples from the market. A 2007 uncirculated quarter can go for $6,000 or more, but if you have a special error coin, such as one with a unique minting mistake or design flaw, that could send the price up even higher. These error coins are rare, and collectors often pay top dollar for them. Some of the most valuable coins in the world are those with unique mistakes, like a double-struck design or missing lettering. While these are rare, it's definitely worth checking your coins for any abnormalities that could increase their value. So, in short, while a regular 2007 Canadian 25-cent coin might be worth much today if it's in worn condition, if you have a coin in good to excellent shape or even a special error coin, there's definitely the potential to turn that quarter into something much more valuable. Who knew your pocket change could be worth so much? Thanks for tuning into today's video on the 2007 Canadian 25-cent coin. If you found this information helpful, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin collecting tips. Do you have any 2007 quarters or other rare coins lying around? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your finds.